We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of stepping into the box. Jim Edmonds.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Shortstop, Andrew Morgan.
Low for ball one. Feller is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Batting third.
Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. 2-2 the count. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And he takes ball three, so it's a full count now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number two. Into the box now, Mike Trout looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. A bouncer to the left side, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Sanchez is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you can tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is, 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit in the air to shallow center. In comes Robles. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matthew Zicafus. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The shortstop, Matthew Zicafus.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Arenado.
Comes set with the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This is going to be an interesting pitch right here. Does he bury something in the dirt? Does he go for the double?
So he sets him down swinging. Nolan Arenado is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Andrew McCutchen is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And this one gets away. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now here's the signal. From the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Pitcher, Keller.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. At the plate, Harmon Killebrew.
Leading off for the Bombers, third baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Killebrew.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Now batting, Paul DeYoung.
Batting 8.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Altuve for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Pitcher,
Now to the plate, the pitcher, James Paxton. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Trout, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High pop-up. Arenado has a play. And that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Robles. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Paxton peers in. 3-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. And he struck him out. His 7th. Striding in, Jim Edmonds looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Morgan. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of...
And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The batter.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. A base hit in his first trip. Started that swing a bit too early. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Oh, that's low.
Just missed with a breaking ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Morgan at second with 2 down. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matthew
Leading off the
Zickafoos.
4th inning.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Andrew McCutchen.
This is on the ground over to first. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk, but pulled in at the hot corner.
Leading off for the Bombers. Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box, Willie Stargell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Harmon Killebrew, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On the ground to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Right there for strike 1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Standing in, Gary Sanchez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Pitcher, number 19.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
1-0.
This is on the ground over to first. Stargell has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Victor Robles digging in now. No hits to this point. Paxton has his sign. Here's the pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to Go ahead.
And we'll have to leave it there as the digging in for his second at-bat, James Paxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
James Paxton.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jim Edmonds. He's playing here in fine form, that of his All-Star Series card. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Morgan. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Jose Altuve.
1-1.
Counts 1-1.
The 1-1. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And there's your first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a ball, 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Bellinger sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Matthew Sikafus. He's a diamond player with multiple tools, but he's best known as a major power threat. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. A potentially big 2-out hit as it brings up Nolan Arenado next. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The batter, number 28,
digging in and looking for more, Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one.
Sikafus on third with 2 out. Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Popped him up. Sanchez is there, and he puts this one away for Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Digging in once again. And Cody Bellinger.
Right fielder, Cody.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He'll try again, 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Trout has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Missed with a slider.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Martinez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Now at the plate, Harmon Killebrew trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Stargell leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bellinger is there, and he'll bring this one in. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Number 19.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nelson Cruz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Nelson Cruz.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard down the line. And that will conclude matters.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Ready once again, James Paxton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort. for him to
Now pinch hitting.
Mike Napoli will get the call here. And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike two. High in the air out to center field. Robles is on his horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Jim Edmonds. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Grounded to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Tommy
Victor Robles digging in now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
right
Into the box now, Mike Trout. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Chopped out to short. Morgan is right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now at the plate, and Morgan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. McCutchen is under it. He's got it 1 away. So striding in, J.D. Martinez. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
So it was a swinging strike 3. J.D. Martinez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Also, that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matthew Z.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, the shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. Strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Shoots this one over to first. The tag, and he is out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
28, third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
So we got him swinging. Nolan Arenado goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah.